Tonight, the investigation into Joseph Budna's abduction from the heart of Orange Walk has intensified. At the center of it all, serious questions about police involvement. Explosive surveillance footage shows a police officer right there at the scene as the kidnapping unfolded. That revelation has prompted Prime Minister John Briceño to demand answers and an urgent update on the case.
This morning I called Minister Musa, who is responsible as the Minister of Home Affairs, and I told him that I want that report today or by tomorrow at the very latest. Once I get that report, I will see what is it that they present, and then they will have to decide what is the next step.
After being abducted and later surrendered to Guatemalan police in Arenal village, Budna claimed that police officers were behind his kidnapping.
There were communication with the officers with one Karim, I don't know which Karim it is, and also one of them mentioned Compol. You know that we got the man, and they beat me when I tried to move and get some air, because both officers at the back seat sit down on top of me, one on top of my head and one on top of my back.
Budna's mother, Catherine Williams, told News 5 today that she never doubted her son's account of what transpired that Friday evening. She says recent developments have opened the eyes of the nation to what she always knew to be the truth.
The way I say they beat and lick away that stick, I feel bad about it. I just sit down and cry. I couldn't do nothing. But the good Lord is up there. He see everything. Because man, they shouldn't have been so rough. From the beginning, I never doubt nothing where they say. Everything where they say, because they say one vehicle made trailer down, I think about 2 days or the night before they hold her. So they done me the notice a long time. They me want a long time.
The call for an independent investigation into the kidnapping has since increased. Prime Minister Briceño says that determination will be made after he reviews the report that he has demanded his Minister of Home Affairs to produce.
I've not had a chance to see the video. I've been here busy since yesterday. But again, let me repeat. I will get the report. I have told the Minister I want that report today or tomorrow at the very latest. Once I get that report, then we could take the next step forward. And I'm telling you right now, if there's a need to name an independent investigation, I will do it. My government will do it. I repeat once again, this was not sanctioned by the government of Belize. We have absolutely nothing to do with that.
So far, allegations that Budna has made have checked out. If it turns out that the police is involved, he called Karim, which we assume is Minister Musa, and he also called the Compol. Woodhead rules then?
Well, I think we're jumping ahead of ourselves.
While Prime Minister Briceño waits for an update from Home Affairs Minister Karim Musa, there's a major development in the Joseph Budna case. A team of attorneys has now stepped in to fight for Budna's constitutional rights here in Belize, and leading that charge is attorney Arthur Saldivar.
We all have a right to liberty and freedom of movement. So where Mr. Budna was forcibly detained, in fact, prior to his detention, he was severely beaten and then spirited away. That is a crime. In fact, not a crime, but a series of crimes. We saw the video, I believe, at this point entire Belize have seen the video that clearly shows that in respect of the police department, there can be no ambiguity as to the involvement of the police. In particular, we see one uniformed officer who by his omission to act implicated the entire department in what occurred with Mr. Budna. So the police department is in fact responsible for a Belizean citizen being spirited away in a legal and extrajudicial manner to a foreign country that claims us.
Saldivar and his co-counsel have prepared legal documents to be filed before a court of law.
It is sad that this is where we are. I know that for the general public there is this belief that when persons are handled in a particular way, that they have done something to warrant that kind of action. The truth of it is never justified for the authorities to exert that kind of physical violence on a person in any circumstance.
The Commissioner of Police, Dr. Richard Rosado, has not updated the public on the police investigation for the past 2 weeks. Minister of Home Affairs Karim Musa has also been quiet on the matter. Reporting for News 5, I am Paul Lopez.